So,
These are more kind of like
40 here.
power dynamics.
Let's listen to
I think
Richard Spencer's
they
latest
are
Twitter
important.
space.
So a lot of people are being let back on to Twitter. And I've seen a number of these accounts. To be frank, they're not really accounts that I like.
Andrew
I would
England.
have liked if they never came back. But I also value the idea of having a clear terms of service. And, you know, you play ball with the TOS, you get to stay on. And really focusing on destroying bot traffic. And
So Andrew England is back on Twitter apparently, but he's not the Andrew England of Daily Stormer fame. He has considerably moderated his approach. He's a kinder, gentler Andrew England. It sounds like he's willing to play within the terms of service. So does he deserve a second chance? Remember, Richard said he didn't expect that Elon Musk would make any substantial difference to Twitter, which is completely false.
promoting an authentic account. I think that's overall a good thing. And Musk hasn't always lived up to his own principles, but, well, there it is.
Nobody ever lives up to all of their own principles, so that's not a big deal.
One of these accounts that was a let back on, among various other kind of paleo-conservatives and Catholics and so on, one of the accounts that was pretty notable was Andrew England. So England, as I'm sure you know, is probably one of the most notorious people on Earth, I guess. And kind of fascinating in that way, to be objective about things. He was very much into conspiracy theories. Of note, someone who's researched him told me that his first ever post was actually anti-NATO. Think of that what you will. Might very well just be a coincidence. He, of course, got into neo-Nazism and then got into the Trump movement. And, you know, I can't even remember all of the different fads, I guess is the best way to describe them, that he's gotten into over the years. White Sharia, I remember that one. The attack on e-girls. We're just conservatives. I think he had a banner saying this is Ronald Reagan's favorite website. I mean, there obviously is a lot of genuine humor involved in this, and on and on and on. I remember a good friend of mine was staying with me about, let's say, a year and a half ago, and we were reliving over a drink the alt-right days, and I very rarely visited Andrew England's website. I would kind of only do it at times like this, actually, and I was thinking, like, I wonder what he's saying. We visited Daily Stormer, and literally...
So the Daily Stormer went to war on behalf of Richard Spencer when Richard Spencer's mother got attacked by this Jewish real estate agent in Whitefish, Montana, and threatened. All right, so Richard Spencer fought back on behalf of his mother, and the Daily Stormer threatened the Jewish real estate agent Tanya Hirsch, who's universally presented as the good person in these interactions by the mainstream media. And Richard said, look, I'd really just like for this controversy to go away. He lives in Whitefish, he doesn't want trouble with his neighbors, but Andrew England and the Daily Stormer did go to war on behalf of Richard Spencer against Tanya Hirsch.
Every blog was on vaccines. So I guess not surprisingly, almost inevitably, when you look back at it, he went with every kind of right-wing extremist fad, and vaccines was the next one. I know for certain, actually, someone sent me this link that he is very much on board in the EA movement. So I was thinking, now I'm just going to look at the power dynamics of this. I'm not really going to make a value judgment or anything. So someone sent me a link to his latest, and I saw it was almost like entering a time machine. It just took me back to the crazy alt-right days. Now, to be fair here, you know, on the one hand, there is a kind of wonderful craziness about the memeology of people.
Yeah, there was a time and there was a place where it seemed like anything would go. When we were young and naive and silly. When it seemed like we could change the world. When we believed that we could unite under radical love and inclusion. But reality tended to be much more complicated than that.